Step into Meepletown. It is the 19th century, and we are capitalists, and we're just trying to make a bunch of money, John. We are going to be purchasing buildings. We're going to be extracting resources. We're going to be doing all kinds of things, but basically we just want to make a bunch of money in Furnace. Let's get to the table and check it out.
All right, Meepletown, we have Furnace set up, and we are ready to roll now. We are getting back to our complete playthroughs. It's been a while since we've done a complete playthrough.
It has.
Pretty much because Dean is winning in this season 8-5, and so he's been trying to suppress that we would play games so that he can get the year-long victory.
Let me just throw this out there, though.
If you win
John
this, it's probably over.
For a game where he knows that he can destroy me at. You can.
You suggested
and you probably
that we
will.
completely play this one through.
Oh, did I?
Yeah, you did. You're the one who said, hey, we can. This is not too long of a game. We can play through it pretty quick.
I like a challenge. That's why.
All right, so let's get rolling on Furnace. Dean, do you want to be the first player or the second player? I'm going to let you choose.
Oh, you're going to let me choose?
I'm going to let you choose, buddy.
Ooh.
How about this? I'm going to roll right now. You're taking too long. If I roll a 4, 5, or 6, that's you.
I'm first?
Okay, you're first. Okay. This is played over 4 rounds. And what Dean said in the opening is accurate. Whoever has the most money wins. So we're basically going to be getting coal and iron and oil and running our engines to trade those in and get bucks, sell them off to make money, and at the end of the game, boom, big dollars. Oh, yeah.
Except they're not dollar bills or coins, but that still works.
We both have a starting building industry or whatever, which we get the resources for up top here. And we also have these cards that are going to give us a bonus throughout the course of the game, and they're wildly different. Dean, do you want to say what yours is?
Yeah, so my character is Top Hat McStash and Pipe. That's his name, I think. So I actually get an additional disc that I can use, and how this works is I have an additional level 2 disc, and it's considered a disc in my color, which is
pretty nice.
Can be really nice. Maybe not. We'll see how it
plays
out.
My guy is quite the gentleman, is what I'm going to call him.
Okay.
And I can use iron instead of gears to be able to do upgrading, this is a huge part of the game is upgrading. So it's going to be interesting to see that I don't have to have these gear to upgrade. Anywho, the game is going to be played over 4 rounds, as I said, and it's fairly simple. We both have stacks of 4 numbers. Dean has an extra one just because, like he said, of his player.
Top Hat
McPiperton.
Pipe and Stash.
Okay.
He's got quite the mustache.
Anywho, let's game on.
Okay.
How about it? So I am going first, and I'm going to simply place one of my discs out here. I'm going to go ahead and place my 4, knowing that I can for sure get it. I'm going for this because it's going to give me an iron, and plus that can be some serious coinage. Now the transparent or whatever where it's not colored in, this is what happens when you upgrade it. So I will not have that ability unless I upgrade it. But something what Dean's thinking about that's really intriguing about this game is that even if you don't win, you get a compensation bonus, which is on the top of the card. So sometimes you might purposely lose to get the compensation bonus, and it's also the value of whatever number you have there. So if he plays his 3 here, he's going to get 6 coal. Mm-hmm. Boom. That's a big time number. That 2 is going to be really intriguing because that's like free compensation a lot of times.
That's right. That's right. This is a little tricky. I think what John wants is this card right here. It's not necessarily the one that I want, but I'm going to go ahead and take that one. The problem is I don't know how well it's going to benefit me. Oof, this is a tough one, but I will. I'm going to take that. A good way to get some oil, and sometimes that's a little more difficult to get this resource than some of the other ones.
Okay. Not bad. Okay.
You want to roll for that?
Yeah,
guy?
Sorry. And so in a 2-player game, we're going to roll. We're going to count the card to the number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they're going to put the lowest token on there that they can. With the rule placement, I didn't mention. I failed to mention. You cannot place the same colored disc on a card. You cannot also place the same number. You can place a lower number to get the compensation bonus, but you can't place the same. So I cannot place anything on this right now. So I couldn't put a 3 there and get 6 coal and on top of getting the card.
Right.
So, yeah, this is interesting so far. I'm going to slow play something in my mind just a little bit here. I'm thinking I wouldn't mind getting like I could put like a 2 or something on that or 3 just to grab a couple more of those because I can use those to upgrade cards, which is really good for me. But I'm also thinking of in-game scoring here, or not in-game scoring, point cards to score me some points. I could also go for this one, which can turn my coal into those, which wouldn't be bad.
Yeah,
and I can trade in coal for money. Yeah. Do I want to do that? What the hey? Let's go for it.
Okay.
There can be a little AP in this, at least at the beginning while you're trying to figure out what direction you're going.
There definitely can. I think what I'm going to do, I like the idea of getting... Now, we are guaranteed to get these, okay?
Yeah.
But anything beyond that, now, we don't know because the other player could roll a 6 for their 4 here and take this one from me. But I'm going to try my best to get this one because I really want this one to build up my oil drum.
I should have
in order to spend those to get money.
I should have probably just taken that to block him. It would have actually been a smart move.
Yeah.
But, whatever. So 2, and the lowest number they have is a 2. I'm going to go over here so I can get 4 coal.
Yeah.
And I'm just straight up not trying to get a card. I'm just going to try to get some more coal because I can use coal when I get this for this card, and there's some just other stuff like that. So
yeah, I do have an extra disc, which is going to be potentially pretty helpful.
Yeah,
here.
that's interesting.
I'm gonna go ahead and try to get that one. I don't know if I'll actually be able to get that or not. That's a great way for me to get some coal. And right now, I don't really need coal for a whole lot, except to use on my base card here. But I don't have any way of getting coal yet.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cannot go here.
There we go.
Cannot go here.
It can go here. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, what am I stupid?
There we go.
Why did I think that was a black one? I have no idea. That was stupid. Okay, anyways. Okay, so now I've got a 1. I can't win anything. So it's basically what do I want to get as compensation kind of bonus here. And I really have no choices, do I? I can either get iron, or iron. I'll take iron.
There we go. Yep, this one would be nice to be able to get more iron. But you can't do it because nobody has any oil to be able to turn those in. So I think what I'm going to do...
It is called a compensation bonus. I just wanted to make sure that I got the terminology correct.
I would like some coal. It'd be nice to go ahead and get a lot of coal. So I think I'm just going to go ahead and put that 2 right there. And I'm going to be stuck a little bit. I won't be able to place this anywhere, I don't believe, will I? Which, that won't do me any good. So having that extra bonus this time was not going to be helpful at all.
This is the real deal right here. This is the real business.
5-6 can't go there. It's got to go over there to take yours. How about that? Like
I was afraid that would happen. That's really rough for me to start this game off, and I'm only going to get 1 card. And I can do this 3 times, and I don't have any oil. So that was horrible for that to happen.
Yeah.
I needed to roll a 2 or a 3. No, I couldn't have. It would have been just that one.
This is why this is not super helpful. I can only place this on this card. Can't place it on another one or on another number. But placing it there does me no good because I have no oil drum. Now, this round hopefully will play out differently.
This is a bad start for
maybe
me.
For both of us.
Okay. So this player will get the card, though you don't do anything with it. Dean and I both can trade in oil for this. Now, that's the other piece to this as we go left to right here.
That's right.
So
if you were able to get oil later on, it doesn't matter. Yeah, that's right.
That was bad.
Bad for both of us.
Here, I'm going to gain 1 iron because 1 times that number, this player would take that card. I'll just take it off the board.
This time, I was actually hoping I would get the iron on this card, but I ended up getting the card itself, which is not terrible.
Is that ironic? Don't you think?
John's going to get this card, but
I will... rain.
I will get the extra stuff on there.
Wedding day.
So 2 times I will get.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Those cool. Yeah,
so the only card that I get. That's rough. I'll place that here in a minute.
I'll get these next 2. So nobody gets the bonus on that one. So I'll just take this card.
I'll get the coal from ×2 on that last card.
That's right. That's helpful. And then I will take this last card. I got 3 cards on that, which is not that common. And you might think, wow, Dean's going to do great, but not necessarily. You don't have to have a lot of cards, and in fact, that might not be a great thing. And now, we put these in the order that we want them to go. Let's see.
So here's the variant play. This is what we're playing. Is that you can place them on the sides, in between, wherever you want, but you can't move a card after it's placed. In the standard rules, when we run our engine here in a second, you can run it in any order you want. I think this is way more fun to have to do this, and you run your engine from left to right, which means the placement of these buildings, these factories, are so important in the game, right?
That's right.
Wow, you have 4 cards and I have 2.
Yeah, which again sounds great, but there's not a whole lot that I can do with it.
Last game we played, he had way more cards than I won. So like it doesn't. If you it's all about efficiency and building your engine efficiently.
Yeah,
you may just say I'll go through mine really quick.
Mm-hmm.
So I gain a gear here, which is right here. So we're gonna gain the bottom part. Then I can trade in 3 coal 1 time for $4, which I will do because I got to start getting some money. So let me grab $4 here. There's another 2. There we go. Then I can trade in a coal and a gear. Now, my bonus says that I can trade in this, but it also says I have to spend my gears first. So I have to spend that first. If I had another card, I could have traded in a coal and that and gone ahead and upgraded that one. But I don't have that. So I'm upgrading this one, which then I move over to this card, which is going to give me an iron. And I don't have, huge mistake for me not to gain oil this round, because that could have been worth $6 and I could have done it twice. I could have done it for $12. So horrible start for me.
So you're done?
If you go up 9-5, this is pretty much it for the season.
I don't think so. I don't have a great engine yet. Hopefully I can get some other things that will help me. So I'm going to run this one first. That's going to give me 2 coal. This one next is going to give me one of these gears, whatever that's called. I'm going to immediately spin that along with another coal. And that's going to allow me to flip one of my cards over. I think I'll flip this one over, although I'm going to need to be able to get some better stuff to really be able to take advantage of this card. I can also trade in 2 of my coal.
Up to 2 times.
Yep. I think I'm just going to do that once. I need to hold on to some coal just in case I need to be able to trade that in for something else. But that will give me 2 coins. You don't have all the coins in here, do you?
Nope. Yeah, are we missing a lot of the ones and stuff like that? I got them here.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, so I ran that one time. This one is going to allow me to spend one of my iron to get a oil drum, and I will do that. And then I'll gain an iron back for that, and I can then spend an oil drum up to 2 times to be able to get 4 coins, which is all I'll do. I only have 6 coins that time, and you've got what?
4. So.
Yeah, so it's not that big of a deal.
We'll see.
We'll see how this pans out, but I really need to get some better things in place to be able to get a lot of coins, I think.
So we're already ready for the second round. Next time, we're probably just going to run our engines together
to
speed the game up. We do cut the deck here, so you don't already know what that is. So we cut the deck, put out 6 more cards. Dean's going to be first player. I don't have the first player token. I could pull it out, but we just didn't because it's not hard to remember on a 2-player game. But there we go.
We say that, we'll probably end up forgetting at some point.
We won't forget it.
You don't think so?
I don't know. Probably.
All right, now what do I need? Ooh, this is a good opportunity for me to get some more oil drums. I do like that. Although I'm not really getting all the oil drums that I really need. This is pretty interesting. I don't quite know what to do on this one. There's lots of different opportunities here. I think what I will do, though, if I get this one right here, I'm kind of set on iron for a while. That might be a weird one to take, but oh well.
Yeah, that's an interesting choice. So I'm looking at both of these. This one can allow me to trade coal in for oil, which is nice. This one, if I upgrade it, automatically gives me a free oil every single round.
Yep.
But I think I'm going to take that one.
Yep, that's a good call.
6er.
All right, and the one that John was just talking about is, it's tough because actually the bonus of that one is not terrible either.
Nope. The compensation, that's one of the reasons why, because I actually thought to myself, if I could grab a couple barrels by compensation, is going to be pretty nice. But it also would be nice to just have a barrel.
Yep. I think I will do that, although I don't know if I'll be able to upgrade that right away.
I wanted to do that there because if I did lose to a 3, it would have been not the end of the world. But that's okay, because I'm going to try to... Wait, I'm last. I'm going to try to get this, which I'm kind of doing what Dean did over here, which was grab a huge engine for those.
I was considering that one as well.
But that 3 is a little risky, so this can't go on 6, so we'll go back here. I think that's the rules. It goes back to the beginning.
That being said, I know that I want that now. You know what I mean? Like, which is that's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
I don't really love a lot of the other stuff that's out there. I mean, I would love to be able to have an opportunity to get some coal. This is not a terrible place to get coal. And even if I don't get this one necessarily, I don't care as much because I'll still be getting a lot of coal from the compensation. So I'll go there.
Yeah. Yeah, kind of.
I know John said this, but just so you know, we tend to go our highest number down lower. Not always.
Not always.
But you don't have to go that way. It's just what we're choosing to do so far.
That's right. I don't have a ton of choices. I'll go there and grab a couple coal. There you go.
All right. I'm going to...
So as you can see, the choices really do speed up. I feel like it in the game because you got a direction to go now.
Yep. Here I'm in the same predicament that I was before. And that's... My last one I'll be able to take is this one right here, and I won't be able to take advantage from that compensation. So having this extra token is kind of helping a little bit because I'm getting more resources, but it's not been great for me.
Yeah, so it's interesting for me as well because I could actually win this one. Like, and the reality is I have to win one of these. I can't just keep getting one card or I will lose the game.
Yeah.
But the thing is, though, is if I win this one and then I don't get the coal, and I wouldn't mind having coal. Of course, the iron is a pretty big deal for me as well, though I do have a little bit of an iron engine here. And I will be able to hopefully just flip that over and start getting a ton of coal. Would be nice to go ahead and do that. The problem is like where to put it to this too, which is interesting because I kind of want the coal to be over here because I could grab it to gain $4. But on the flip side, if you put it in front of the thing that gives you upgrades, then you have to wait till the third round, which is halfway through the game, to even get the extra bonus of getting that extra coal.
That's right.
That's kind of cool, huh? So I think I will just go ahead and grab an iron.
Yeah,
and then I need to flip this over.
This one won't matter.
This is big time. Oh, yes.
That is not good for me.
That was good for me.
Not what I wanted. No, the positive part is that I'll be able to
that's not bad.
Some of those drums, which is really why I was getting this card anyway, so I guess it's not the end of the world, but if these would have been flipped, that would have been a little bit better.
Yeah.
But they're not, so there we go. So we go ahead and get this one?
Actually should have put mine one there. I don't know. I meant to do that and I forgot, so whoops. Yeah, I'll gain one iron. You'll get the card.
Okay.
I can't believe I did that. That was stupid. So you can one time trade in an oil barrel for that. You don't have any, right?
That's right.
I'll take that card. And then you're the only one that gets that.
That helps me a little bit.
No, you get the card.
Oh, I did win that one. Sorry. I was looking at this one. It's when I was going to be able to trade those in.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't go for that. That was so dumb. Yep.
So he won this one.
Why did I do that? I purposely waited so that I could get oil so I could pay for it here. And
now, up to 3 times I can do that, but I can only do it twice because I only have enough coal for that.
My goodness.
Again, why that it would have been
4
more
coal
helpful.
there.
Wait, I just took this card, didn't I? I did not win that one. There we go.
You didn't.
Oh, Mapletown, you saw that I was cheating.
You gained 4 coal on the card I just took.
That's right, yeah.
Here you go. And then I get that card. Man, this part becomes, and again, this is why I like this variant a whole lot more, is this part becomes so challenging to decide what to do sometimes.
I'm going to slide my cards down. I need to make sure that's kind of the farthest I can go over there. I might just have to double stack these, like 2 different rows, John. Maybe.
It's fine.
We'll run out of some space here. There we go.
Man.
All right.
But if I do that off a ton of that, I've got to put this down here.
I do know that I want to do that, but there we go. I'm not great at deciding the order of where I need to put these.
Yeah, I don't know if I am either, but hey, I did what I did. So let's just run the engines together.
Okay.
Is that right?
That's right.
Okay, so I will trade 2 of those in for an oil barrel. Oh, then that's going to make me not be able to... Hold up. I might shift this around. Sorry. I feel like I'm going to have to do this. Yeah, I'm going to have to. Sorry, Mapletown. I'm running this one first.
I'm actually not going to do this one yet. Here we go.
I'm gaining 2 to start off. Then I already traded in the 2 for the oil barrel. And then I'm going to gain this.
Flip this one over.
I'm going to gain that. I'll go ahead and trade that in.
I can trade 2 of those into
Flip over that one. Man, I am not using my special ability at all, and it's killing me right now.
my last card.
Man, I could flip that over, but if I do... Man, I got this way too far down my chain here. Oh, it's going to kill me for the end of the game, isn't it?
I've run mine.
Dude, I am playing horrible right now.
Did you get any coins that time? Are you done?
I basically have the thing to where either I can flip over a card to go into the third round to start gaining more coins, or just take the $6. I think I'm gonna have to take the money and just at least try to hold serve with you right now. And I haven't used my special ability one time.
I haven't either. If that makes you feel well, it's given me a slight bonus, but it's made me not be able to place this one on anything yet. It'll hopefully pay off at some point, but right now it's not.
Okay, so I just did that.
And you're first this time, is that right?
Yeah.
I may have taken over some space. I'm going to go ahead and do 2 levels, John. I think to be able to still be able to see everything. So it's probably a little tight in here. I just have so many.
I'm so frustrated with myself.
I just have so many
right
cards.
now.
It's ridiculous.
Oh my
Again,
gosh.
that's not a huge benefit, but
oh, this is rough,
a
man.
year ago.
This is not good. So I can do that and score some next. No, I can't because I haven't done that. So I could. I don't love that idea, but then if I do, I can score. I got to figure out a way to score some points.
Yep. I've got a pretty decent.
Dang it.
Yeah, I've got a pretty decent oil drum engine here. So either one of these could be good. This one, I think I can have enough coal to pay that one off, so that might work out pretty well. Maybe. Here we go. Yeah, thought you might do that one.
This may be the lowest scoring game I've ever had. Last game I played, I had more points in the first round than I have at the end of 2 rounds right now.
All right, let's see. This one's intriguing because if I can get 2, that's tough. If I can just get 2 in this round, then that would be worth it for the future. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I just don't know if it's going to be worth it right now. This one, again, if I can get some more oil drums going, I can't get that many though. So I'm going to try this and then hope that I can at least get one of those things.
This game feels unforgiving sometimes, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like when you mess up whenever you do it in this path. Oh.
It definitely
I feel like in this game it's so like simplistic, and yet I get frustrated with myself so much in this game. And I think it's because it's like, I'm just trading in this for this. Why did I put it in that spot?
Yeah.
Why did I forget about that?
All right, I'm going to do what I can to try to get some extra resources, I think.
3.
There we go.
And so, yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat here. And so I'm just going to, I don't have a lot of choices. Basically, I can either get an iron for compensation bonus, or I can trade in an iron for a gear, but that's not a huge of a deal for me because I don't have to have that. So I guess I'm just going to do that for now.
I'm going to drop this here, which I can only do that once. I kind of messed that up.
2. That was good for me.
That was awful for me. That was really bad because now getting these compensations mean nothing to me. Hold on, I still have another one. The only place that I can place that is here.
I'm sorry.
Anyway. Man, that really, really hurt me by not getting that.
I gained that bonus. Dean is going to get it 3
times, but I did not get the card, and that is quite the stinker for me.
I'm going to get this, Dean. You can twice trade in Cole.
And I can only do that once, so I'm going to do that and get my oil.
I really like how it goes left to right because like you can get the resources early to be able to do these kind of things and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I think that's kind of cool. I get nothing on that.
Yep, I'll get the card. I'll get 2 of those I can trade in. Now, right now it does me absolutely no good, but I have so many iron and I'm going to get more. I might as well.
You have so many irons in the fire?
I only got 1 card this time. More iron.
Wow. That's it for me. Okay.
That was a bad round for me.
So what was I thinking here that I need to put this?
That guy stealing it right out from
Towards
under me
the
was not
I know that
not good.
the problem with that is, but then I can actually get some. Go ahead
I'm
and
gonna
get
run
some
this.
bonuses.
This is my next card in line, just so you know. There, Meepletown. I'm gonna go ahead and run mine.
All right. I guess I'll have to do the same thing.
What was this card? There we go.
I can go ahead and put this.
Is that right?
here,
Yeah,
I
discard
think.
that one if you don't mind.
Which card? Discard. That was an ugly laugh, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
That was the worst.
I'll trade these.
I would turn the video off right now if I was listening to that.
4 of those.
Let me go a little further.
Take 2 coal. Take another gear.
Where am I putting this?
Try these to flip one over, which is going to happen.
Actually-
This one, I think.
Where do I want to put this?
Nope, I need a whole lot of those. So I'm going to trade in 2 of those.
I feel like I'm putting too many things at the front, and I'm not being able to upgrade and do much with it this round.
This one's going to give me...
Right now, that's getting an oil barrel. That's not helping for the end of the round.
8.
But that will be good at the end.
Coal. And this. Another 6.
Man, the barrels are just going to help me next round if I do that. Oh, man.
Man, that one really...
Yeah. All right,
that was
let me do
bad
that.
for me. Bad round.
Okay, I gotta do this quickness, so I gain 2 of those and then 5 of those. I like getting 5, Cole. That's
The only good thing
nice.
is I get to go first this next round. Maybe what I need comes out. We'll see.
Oh yeah, because I can do that. Actually, should have just... Yeah, I should have flip-flopped those around.
You got more cards than me anyway, John.
Surprisingly. All right, so I've got those 5. Now I can trade in
Oh my goodness.
this for a bunch
You're
of
just now
oil
running
barrels. Yeah, I know. I don't want to screw it up. Like, I'm just... You know what I mean? I've really screwed a bunch of stuff up in this game. For reals. Over here, I'll gain a gear, but I will trade that in with this to upgrade that one. Oh, but then I don't have the resources. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Because I need to do that twice. Here we go again. Me not using my bonus because I don't have the stuff. That's right, whatever. Okay, I'm gonna flip this over even though it does me. Actually, this will do me no good this round.
Hold on. I did this one once. I can actually do this twice. My bad.
Flip that over next round.
I
Keep my finger here, make sure I don't. Okay,
totally messed myself up. There we go.
because I've got to save it for these 2 things. I just have to.
Meepletown, make sure that I didn't cheat there, but I'm pretty sure I only ran that once.
That's rough. And then I don't have any coal to turn into that. Man. Then I don't have any of those to turn into that. Ugh, this is tough, man. Look at all this. I have all of this because I was building an engine so that I could upgrade things so fast, and I have not still used it.
You have
one
more
time.
iron than me, which is really
I know.
impressive. Because I get a
Wow.
lot of iron. Ready?
Whew.
Ready for this
All right,
last round?
Last round, baby.
I really need you to hook me up here, John.
I'm not making any money in this game, are you? You're making money.
A decent amount. I don't know.
That's my problem. Is like you can do a lot of like exchanging this for that and all this, and then not get the money engine going, and you're in trouble. So you are first this round.
Yep.
See, we didn't mess it up.
Oh boy. I think what I'm going to do is, here's my problem. Right off the bat, I really need to be able to do something with these gears that I have, because they're just going to go to waste at the end of the game. I've got these 2 extra ones, nothing to go for, nothing to go on them. So I almost need to do this. You know what I mean?
I already realized something stupid I did already.
That's just going to be $10 that I can get if I upgrade that one. So I think I will do that one. I guess that's what I was hoping would come out, but
I have a ton of iron, so even though I've got one that gives me $6, I should be able to get some more oil. Though the problem is I can trade in oil for $4 over here. I should have flipped this over probably. There's nothing right now that came out that just straight up gives me. I guess I could go for this card, which would help get me even more oil. But right now I only have 3 cards worth. I can only trade in oil 3 times worth. So just getting that and getting even more oil is not super beneficial, because I can easily get 3 oil on a turn. So let's just... I want to for sure lock one of those in.
okay. I think I'd like to go ahead and get some oil just to make sure that I have enough. I've got a place to get oil here. And so let's just do this. That's going to guarantee that I'll be able to either do this or this, which is the same thing. So I don't care as much about what else is on there.
I'm putting that on there hoping that I'll lose that. Actually.
So you can do it.
I would rather just 3 times exchange that instead of
being able to
do it twice. Yeah.
Of course, if you can flip it over, you're going to get the same amount. That's a good one to come out early on. But all right, now let's see what I need here.
You could also
getting this one wouldn't be terrible if I can get the oil that I need. Yeah, there's this one down here. You're right. I think I'm going to take... If I can flip that one over. Yeah, let's do that. I think I'll do this. And I'm hoping that I get tense. That one. Mm-hmm.
This is intense. Yeah, it's intriguing. I thought about trying to get that one too. Like, if I could make that work and have 2 of those, I could make a ton of money.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go here. I can always use more coal.
Let's see. I'm going to go...
I don't think I've done as well with my compensation bonus. Hold up, this needs to...
Oh, that's right. That's right.
With my compensation... Oh, sorry.
Over here. I think I'm going to do this just to make sure that I can at least do that one to get more oil. Oil is good. Oil's good.
That was exactly what I was going to do. No, it's not. I was actually going to go here so I could get some more coal, because I keep running out of coal.
And then I knew that I'd be able to come... Oh, no, maybe not. Yeah, well, I'll still be able to go there. It doesn't matter.
Hey, all right.
Are you serious? Come on. That was exactly what John needed. Clark? I'll go here so that I get the coal that I need to be able to get this one. That didn't play out so bad for me then. So we each are able to do this one. John can do it 3 times. I can only do it 2. Trade those 2 in and get some oil. Oil is king in this game right now, isn't it?
It is. I mean, that's the biggest daddy of them all.
Oh, I did not take my disc there.
Okay. I actually won that one. Wow. It's interesting when you win with a 2-er.
And you almost kind of didn't want to win that one, right?
It doesn't matter. It's 2 or 2.
Oh, you can still... Oh, actually, that's a pretty good one, isn't it?
Yeah, I can also use it for that, so I'm not sad.
You won that next one, and I get 4 coal. What I need. Maybe. I don't know how much coal I really need.
Want yours?
Excuse me.
Oof.
You want that one?
First
of all, hey, can I have that one?
Might have a coal.
Are you
over there
passing up the ones that I'm winning here?
Yep.
Okay. I'm going to win this one. You're going to be able to do that one time. You going to do it?
That's what I'm actually trying to think about this right now. I really don't need to do that at the moment. I can trade that for that. Wow, that's actually intriguing. I need 1, 2, 3, 4 of these, and I'm going to gain 2 of them. And I'm going to gain 5, 6, 7. Give me just 1 second. 7 coal, which I could use to do that and that. I think I'm not going to do it, and maybe I should have, but I'm not going to overthink this. I haven't overthunk most of this, and that's probably why I'm losing.
I won that one, right? Is that the one I won?
I don't know, did you?
Oh, no. I didn't have anything on there. Is that right? Yeah, they won that one.
I don't think you won that one. Okay.
Wait, nobody had anything on here? You did, didn't you?
No.
Are you serious? I won this with my 1?
I guess. I don't know. Go back to the tape, but I didn't take anything off.
Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to happen. I didn't even realize that until just now. That's not good.
Okay, so this needs to come at the end.
I'm just going to throw this at the end. And I may have made a mistake.
Eagletown, we're
see.
back.
We'll see.
Took a moment. I took a moment to push my cards up higher because I realized that they were kind of falling off the table there. So that's my apologies.
I think I discarded a card that I won. I think that's right.
We'll see.
So this one right here, I'm pretty sure I put my 4
If not,
on.
we'll just count this as a loss for you.
It could very well be the case.
For cheating.
We'll see. I'm going to throw all these at the end, I guess. This one won't really matter at all because I can't do anything with it anyway. Is that right? Yeah, this is the one that I didn't want to win or didn't care if I won.
I'm not sure if I need this one. I'm going to put this one. That one's off camera. It's just going to give me a couple coal. So I'm going.
Yeah, this one's actually not going to make any difference for me at all. Anymore.
Couple coal, 5 coal.
Yeah, it's possible I cheated, but I don't think it matters if I took that other card anyway.
4.
We'll see.
Gain 2 more of those.
Okay, I need
Gain another one of these.
2 there.
Then I'm going to trade my gear in and my coal to flip over this one.
I will trade in those 2.
Sure, I don't forget which one I'm on.
4.
Then I will do the same. I'll finally use this,
This one's
the last round, to flip that over.
This one's going to
Then I'm going to need 1
spin that.
of those.
And this one to flip this.
I'll get even more. No, I'll need 2 for that. And then 3 for that. So I can't do that. Okay, that's fine. So 1, 2, 1, 2. I finally had a pretty good round.
I still didn't have a great round. There are some mistakes I made in there for sure. Whoops. Hold on. Go back.
I'll also
And give these 2 back. There we go. I'm not going to take this twice. Is that right?
And then I only need 2 more.
Yeah, because I'd be able to do it down there. So I did this.
1, 2,
To
3.
take those. I'm going to do this.
And then I can only do that twice, though.
To take.
So I gotta spend those. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Just don't think I made up for my bad play
Iron.
throughout the rest of the game, probably.
Do this twice.
So 3, so I can trade that in for $4. I was pretty efficient at the end, which a lot of times I end up with a ton of extra resources, and I didn't do that as much this game. I got a lot of coal at the end, but it's fine.
That. This one.
All right.
I guess it doesn't really matter.
That's it, Meeples.
If you're turning this in 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess getting more resources at the end can make a difference for the tiebreaker, right?
Yep.
So that's not a terrible move to get those. And I needed those here, so that's
Yeah, not a great score.
for an additional 4.
I'm done. I think I'm going 9 to 5.
Is that right?
Yeah,
What you got there?
60 points. That's 40.
Let's do another
50.
50.
Oh, you whipped me.
3. That's another one.
60. Dang it, man, you are killing me this year, Dean. What happened? I killed you last year, you killed me this year. 9 wins to 5 wins.
10,
Oh, I played
30,
pathetic
40,
in that
50,
game.
60, 70, 80.
Good
Is that right?
night.
80. It is possible, again, that I grabbed an extra card, but it wouldn't have made a difference because none of the ones
Oh, it would have made a huge difference.
I wouldn't have gained any points on those.
And you would have lost the game.
So you can go back and watch the tape and see if I did make a mistake on the one that I grabbed, but I got enough to beat you even without taking any cards in that last round.
I played that was the worst game of Furnace I've ever played.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's the best I've played. This game's a 10.
Sure. All right. Art and components?
Yeah, art and components. Let's talk about that. So art is beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Everything about it. I mean, the box, the cards, the characters, the buildings, everything is just so beautiful in this game. And the components I really like. I like how these are not cylinders, so they're not rolling off the table. These look like iron. Those look like what you would expect coal to be.
Yeah.
I have zero complaints about the components, I don't think.
No, they're fantastic. I mean, they're beautiful. Yep. I mean, there's nothing, man. Everything you said, I love the art in this game. It's so clean. It's fresh. Oh, man. It's got that just great look. I just love it. Yeah. I love everything about it.
More cards, maybe?
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
But that would maybe get into the gameplay, potentially, about some of that. But anyways, let's go to the
component
gameplay.
thing, I guess.
Yeah, let's go to gameplay.
All right, gameplay's fine. Now, this is a straight up engine builder, right?
Auction engine builder.
Auction engine builder.
Yep.
The auctioning piece is pretty interesting.
I agree.
I like that. Every time we were taking the card that we wanted to take, that's not always the best thing to do, right? I don't think that we should be doing that unless there's something you really, really want. But there's some rounds where I'm like, I don't really care. So let me just go ahead and try to get some disc out there so that I can make sure that I can get something on the board.
I'm fully convinced I overcompensated when I should have gone for the compensation. Like, because the first round, how I only got one card. Spit on you.
No. I had an itch. It was itchy.
All right. But I love that. I think the compensation piece is brilliant in this game. Like, the way that like you said, you might not want to win just to go ahead and get those resources.
Yeah.
And you don't feel like if you lose, you're not always super upset unless the compensation doesn't help you because you don't have any oil or something like that. But for the most part, you're like, okay, I'll take some resources. It's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which is fine too, because this can be a little lucky potentially.
Yeah.
It simulates a third player, but you could end up being the one that you or more than me actually lost. But it's interesting, man. Dean, as we've played, I feel like the player sometimes who has the most cards does lose because they just don't. It's not always that, but if you don't have a well-oiled machine,
who cares how many cards you have?
It doesn't matter how many cards you have. Like how many resources you end up at the end of the game. It doesn't matter. You have to figure out a way, which I like about it, to score points.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the whole thing.
That's right.
Would you ever want to play it without lining them up?
No, I don't think I would. I think
neither.
I like the idea, the puzzly nature of that, of trying to figure out exactly how to run that engine. Now, oftentimes you're going to run, you're going to have resources at the beginning of your engine, points at the end of your engine as best as you can do that. But there's some things that, you might really need this iron here, but you might also need, to get those points. And so that helps make that decision. The interesting piece about that, though, is in this game, we only had one card that's letting us flip over other cards. Now, there are some other opportunities to do that, whether with the characters or whatever. But there were several things, like I would have loved to do this at the end because I could have done it once and gotten an additional 7 points. But if I did that,
that's
I
actually the only card that
points.
does let you flip cards over.
Well, there's another card that lets you, a character that lets you take that action twice. Take an action of one of the cards twice.
Got you.
So you could.
And mine let me spend iron instead of. I focused so hard on this that I got a ton of iron, but didn't focus on placing and using it well. So that hurt me really bad. I mean, you won the game in the first couple rounds, I think.
I think so too,
because you got such a huge lead. So I would say maybe negatives to this is you do only have 3 resources that you're grabbing. So it's it could be a strong positive for some folks. You're kind of doing the same thing a lot. It's just who can do it the most efficiently. Mm-hmm. Who can get the cars to score and stuff. So I think you would probably like that about the game. Is that right? Where you don't have
I do
5 or 6 different types of resources that you're trying to. I think I would actually like it better if there were another resource or two to make it even more puzzly, to make it work. But then if you do that and then you don't get the card that comes out in the auction, then that could really hurt you, so forth and so on. But
it being such a quick game, I think, is why I like that you don't have as many resources. You know what this game actually reminds me of? It's not really that weird of a comparison, but My City, which was a Thomas Lehman game,
My City.
Like not
No,
not
it's
My
The City.
The City. There we go.
My
The City,
City.
Thomas Lehman, The City, which is just like straight up engine building, kind of in the same way. This is a lot like that. I think this is just not slightly.
I don't feel like
it's a little more complex, especially because you have to order these cards and how you're doing it. But the idea is the same. Like you're just getting the resources that you need to be able to fulfill the points that you're trying to get.
Yeah.
And that's I mean, it's simple. There's not really a whole lot to talk about.
No, I like these cards
With
too.
that.
I like the power cards. Those are cool.
I do.
You wonder if some of them are way more powerful than others? Or?
No, I don't at all. Maybe I don't know. I've not played it enough to feel like there's balancing
So far,
issues.
I feel like they're balanced.
But there's some that I don't know if I would use as often as others. Like this one is very good if you have a lot of cards like this that are going to give you money for turning those gears in. But we didn't see a lot of those.
You have to spend all your gears first.
Yeah, but still, it's still the same point, right?
Not really, no, because if you have to spend your gears to flip cards over first, then you can't use these to flip cards over.
Those count as the gears, though, right?
Yeah, but you have to spend your gears first.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter, right? If it's basically a wild resource.
It depends on where that's at in your
sense.
engine.
That's right. But what I'm saying
I
is,
get
like,
what you're saying.
we
if
only
you had this
saw
earlier in your engine, and then you spent those, and you could just use the others to do that. Yes,
that's right. We didn't see many of these cards, and I guess
Didn't
that's
even
the
think
point I'm
about
getting
that.
at. It's a very situational card. Yeah, you could have taken advantage of that. However, if you did this, I could have done this at least once, maybe even twice. So it really, you still would have lost.
Oh yeah,
But some of these can be very situational. Now this one is not. Like I'm always going to have this disc, and that's
there's one that always
helpful.
gives you an extra value when you're getting compensation.
Yeah.
So instead of getting 2, I'm getting 3 iron or whatever. That's super simple, straightforward, and I played with that one. I've seen that played twice, and the player won with that both times. But
yeah,
doesn't mean that it's the best one.
but I like it. The game
It's a
is
simpler one.
The game is better with these characters.
Oh
for
yeah,
sure.
oh yeah.
I think adding that really enhances it quite a bit.
All right, I'm gonna get my final thoughts.
Yep, me too.
Okay, I like engine building games. This is a simple engine building game that feels very tight, and it makes me nervous. Like when you're auctioning for some of these, like I get that like a little bit of tenseness with the brilliant mechanic of the compensation bonuses that you get in this game. Really like that, but this game doesn't make me go whoo. I just love it. I just feel like it's a good, simple engine building kind of auction game that can play in 30 minutes or so, 30, 40 minutes. That's a solid game. I'm struggling. I think I'm going to go 7 out of 10 on this.
Okay.
Really close to a 7.5. But I think I'm going 7. 7 out of 10. I'm usually willing to play this. 8 is going to be like 8 means you wouldn't really turn it down. You're going to be suggesting it. I will suggest this in certain situations, but there's plenty of times I would probably turn this down. I hope you don't hear that I don't. This is a really it's a good, solid game.
Mm-hmm.
I like it.
Yeah.
It just does nothing for me that makes me go, yes, I've got to keep this in my collection because I need it for this reason or that reason. Some of you might absolutely like that.
Yeah, I'm pretty close to that. I will say
You going 7.5?
I will go 7.5, but I think
I almost did.
some of the negative piece of this is that I can see this game getting staler over time because you are really doing the same thing over and over again. So there's not a ton of replayability. The replayability comes in like figuring out the puzzle that's out there and then like really honing in and building really better and better engines, beating your scores from last time. I think that's good, but is it enough to like bump it up to an 8 territory? The gameplay itself is probably in that territory. But when I think about like how long is, think about the longevity of this, think about like, am I going to be interested in doing the same thing over and over again? Maybe not. So it's more a 7.5 for me.
So I'll say, to speak to that, I thought for sure that, and I have played this more than Dean.
Yeah.
I feel like I felt less that feeling than I thought I would. However, I do agree. Like, I feel like I just would not be super excited about playing this again right now. I would be like, yeah, let's go again. I'd be like, okay.
Yeah.
Because you are kind of, it has the same feel, not only like throughout the entire game.
Yeah.
You're just getting more of the things and getting more ways to score points. And so, it does, But it's quick. I do like that about it. So, solid.
It is quick. Now, one more negative, and you saw this play out, and I don't know if this is a huge negative, but sometimes you can kind of get lost in what's going on. So, like, when we're grabbing at cards, taking tokens off, I think I may have messed up that last round with the cards that I took. I don't think it actually made even a slight difference in my score. I think I would have had the exact same score. But when you start doing that, I think it kind of throws things off a little bit, you know? And then also, like, the rule book recommends that you slide the cards up when you're taking those actions. I really do recommend that.
Yeah.
Because, like...
especially if you're not doing the chain.
You're super focused, and you're like, okay, I need iron for this over here, so I need to make sure that I keep this and I don't spin it here. You're thinking through that whole process. Let's say somebody walks in the room and they're like, hey, Dean, hey, John, what's going on? And you haven't slid those up.
Forget where you're at.
Boom, you're done. Because what do you do from that point? You can't really go back and figure out where you were before that round. So that's not necessarily a negative on the game. It's just something to be aware of.
Yeah,
like, you have to be hyper-focused.
Smart to have them slide it up. That's what I was doing because I get confused.
Yeah. Anyway, that's a 7 from John, 7.5 from me. Tell people how they can get in touch with us.
All right, if you're enjoying our channel, we would love for you to subscribe to it. If you'd like to support what we're doing, go to patreon.com/Meepletown. We're at Meepletown Games on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and we're Board Game Geek Guild 3407.
Thanks for coming down to Meepletown.
Thanks for joining us, and thanks to our Patreon supporters for making content like this possible. If you would like to become a Patreon supporter, go to patreon.com/Meepletown. To follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, find us at Meepletown Games. Finally, to connect with us and other residents of Meepletown, you can join Guild 3407 at BoardGameGeek.com. Until next time, thanks for coming down to Meepletown.